exact moment when everything breaks. Life just keeps going. Everyone takes different paths, meets new people, changes priorities, changes thoughts, changes the way they see the world, and without realizing it, things don't fit like before. It doesn't flow the same. It doesn't feel the same. And that's when you begin to understand that you can't force anyone to stay. You can't make someone feel the same. You can't stop something that has already started to change. And that's the hardest thing to accept, because deep down, we all want to believe that what matters lasts, that what is real remains, that what we once felt has to continue existing. But it doesn't always work that way. And then you're left with memories, with thoughts, with moments you can't repeat, with words you never said, with things you thought you had time to say later, and that later never came. And that's when time shows up again, reminding you that you can't pause anything, that you can't save moments for later, that everything is happening right now, even if you don't notice. And maybe that's why it hurts so much, because you realize that while you were thinking about the future, life was already happening. It didn't stop for you. It didn't wait for you to be ready. It didn't give you a second chance to do it better. It just moved forward, and you were left trying to understand when everything changed, when you stopped being part of someone's story, when someone stopped being part of yours. And even if there are no clear answers, something stays with you. A constant feeling that everything is more fragile than it seems, that nothing is really guaranteed, that even what feels permanent today can disappear tomorrow. And that changes the way you look at everything. It changes the way you value people. It changes the way you live each moment, because you begin to realize that the only thing you truly have is now, and everything else, whether past or future, you can't control. And maybe that's where something different begins. Not something perfect, not something without fear, but something more conscious, because you begin to understand that it's not about avoiding endings, but about not letting things go unnoticed while they're still there. Because in the end, what weighs most isn't what you lost, but what you failed to see while you still had it. And then something inside you changes, quietly, without warning, without anyone else noticing, but you feel it, because you start seeing everything differently. You start noticing things you used to ignore, silences that didn't matter as much, absences that didn't hurt as much. And little by little, you understand that growing up wasn't about becoming someone who has everything figured out, but learning to live with uncertainty, with unanswered